In this video, I will teach you about Mysterium and how you can earn passive income with MYST nodes. A quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Alright, now let's get right into this video. And before we start, I do want to say that all the links you will need for MYST nodes to actually set up your own Mysterium nodes or about Mysterium will be down in the description. So having said that, let's get right into it. As I said earlier as well, I will teach you about Mysterium and I will also show you how you can set up your own MYST node to actually start earning passive income by, in some sort of a way, distributing your own network. And it might sound tricky at first, but I will explain everything you need to know and how you can actually get started. I will also do a full walkthrough of that. So here you can see the website where you can actually set up your own Mysterium node. You can see your own nodes, how you can start one, which is on onboarding, earnings. If you check that out, you can see the earnings by country, for example. So, and you can also calculate your potential earnings, some network pricing rules. Very important if you actually want to set up your node, which I'm pretty sure you will want to do after this video, because it's actually right now, it's one of the best ways to earn passive income in crypto. You can see their own blog, frequently asked questions, and a help center. But before we dive into the MYST nodes and actually how you can set that up, I think it's important to understand a little bit more about the Mysterium network. So you can find out more about that on mysterium.network, and right now we're in the white paper, so it's docs.mysterium.network, but again, all the links you will need will be down in the description. So what Mysterium essentially is, it's an open source ecosystem of protocols, tools and infrastructure to liberate the web. That's also kind of their vision and their mission. And basically what it is, we'll get into that, and I think you'll understand it better if we talk about this. It's a universal anonymity network, all right? So basically what it is you have people providing network and people, well, let's say consuming network, and it's fully anonymous. So it's tamper-proof, anonymous and encrypted like Tor browser or the Tor technology, for example, but more usability, stability and speed. So residential IPs spread across every continent for untraceable geo-shifting and data mining, and it's all encrypted with WireGuard protocol. Basically what that means, if you don't know that, it is secure. All right, and what it is, and that's maybe a good way to think about it, it's network as a service. It's basically network, internet, and you provide that, and it's peer-to-peer. So the network goes from one peer to a different person, let's say it like that. It's an infrastructure layer for P2P networking and unblocking solutions. All right, so API keys connect you to the largest exit nodes network in the world, built on Ethereum and Polygon. That is what it is. And it's fully compatible with both Web 2 and Web 3, so you can spread your project to all corners of the web. As I said earlier as well, on this link you can also see some more visualization of how it works. But that is essentially what Mysterium is. So now let's actually talk about how you can participate in that network. First thing you need to do, as I said earlier as well, is you need to go to their website, mystnodes.com. If you go to that website, as I said, you can see the leaderboard, so you can see what people are earning. And what you are earning is MYST, which is a token which is also listed on exchanges, and you can look that up on CoinMarketCap, for example. All right, so here you can see MYST on CoinMarketCap. It's right now about 26 cents, but overall it has seen like way higher price levels as well. So you can see that person earning the most MYST right now actually earns more than $260 in a month by simply sharing their network. You don't have to do anything. It's fully passive income. So how you actually can do this is you can do this from your computer. There are different ways. If you click onboarding at the top here, you can see that there are different ways in which you can do that. So most of us will probably run it from a desktop, but you can also do it from your data center using Debian and Ubuntu. You can also use your Raspberry Pi if you have one, or use some other devices like the Deb node and the AVADO box. Those are all ways in which you can actually share your network and in which way you can actually set up your own Mysterium node, your own MYST node. So what I did, I set up a node before this video, is I did it with my desktop, just using my computer. So if you actually want to do that, what you want to do is you want to select this option, then select your OS, your operating system, which is Windows for me. And then there are basically two ways in which you can do that. You can either download the Windows installer, which is what I did. Then you just download the installer, which I have already done. But basically what you do is you click this, you give permission to for it to be downloaded, and that's everything. it does everything for you. Then automatically the node is running, and from that node you can actually access some sort of a dashboard in which you can see your earnings and everything you need to know about that node. So very easily to set that up using this. You can also set it up manually. As I said during a couple of times in the video, all the links for MYST nodes and Mysterium will be down in the description. So here you can also read if you want to set it up manually using Docker, which is another program. You can also do that, and you can download the Docker desktop from this site as well. But I use the Windows installer. As I said, it just downloads it automatically, and then you can also run your node, and you can from the application, it's a very small application, very straightforward. You can also check out your node, which will bring you to a dashboard. But also on mystnodes.com on the website, you can also see your nodes. You can see my node right here. It's not running yet. I haven't completed all the steps yet. But then here what you can see is, for example, you can see the services which are online or offline, like public, B2B, virtual private network and data transfer, and B2B data scraping. You can see the name of your node. You can see the status, so you can always see when it's online, when it's offline, the version and the type. That doesn't matter that much. The country, the quality, and your earnings, all right here. So you can here at the top, you can see your earnings, your total bandwidth the last 30 days, and the total transfer the last 30 days in, like we talked about earlier, how Mysterium works in the entire Mysterium network. So that's quickly what Mysterium is and how you can actually set it up. So quickly, just a full overview, a quick summary is you go to mystnodes.com, and again, all the links are down in the description. You click onboarding. Then if you have a data center, Raspberry Pi or other devices, you use that one, and you probably know how to set it up. Otherwise, you click desktop, Windows, Linux or Mac operating systems, select that, download it. Then from the downloaded program, you go to your node and you have to pay some amount of MYST, a very, very small amount of MYST. And then your node is running, and you can follow it all on mystnodes.com under My Nodes. What it's doing, but also how much MYST you are earning. And that MYST you can then withdraw to a certain address, but that all you can actually set up if you have downloaded the node and the software for that. Alright, so with that we have reached the end of this video. So if you found it helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments with questions I might have missed, and subscribe to our channel.